The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacy Sturm.
Kevin Kyes.
Okay, let's see, Kyes. Let's talk about The Conjuring.
All right.
Okay? You went and saw that over the weekend.
I did.
And I saw that Vera Farmiga, I forget. I think it's Farmiga. Is she stars in it?
Yep.
And in The Conjuring, which took the #1 spot in the box office this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Of course. She plays a paranormal investigator studying a haunted house in Rhode Island. The film was based on the real-life adventures of husband and wife paranormal researchers Ed and Lorraine Warren, whose work also inspired the Amityville Horror.
Correct.
They've been in some really cool places. And in an interview at San Diego Comic-Con, she revealed that at least one of the spooky happenings in the story has happened to her now in real life.
Really?
In the New England farmhouse, Lorraine and Ed Patrick Wilson are investigating in The Conjuring. Clocks keep stopping at 3:07 a.m. That's
Correct.
the same time a murder took place in the home. Famia insists she now keeps waking up at 3:07 a.m. She says, I don't know if it's stuck in my subconscious. I don't know what it is, but it's sort of like a joke now. But it's sort of like a freaky joke. I flip over the cell phone, and sure enough, it's 3:07.
Wow.
I know. So that's her thing, is she's thinking that maybe it's her subconscious is keeping her up. While they initially laughed off this as a coincidence, she's not taking the matter too lightly. The things that happened in this house were pretty diabolical, and just talking about it conjures up or gives it relevance. You're dealing with dark, negative mysticism, and I just don't want to give it any more relevance. You don't want to give it any more power. This isn't the first time an actor bringing one of the Warren stories to life has had to deal with a sinister coincidence. In the 2005 version Amityville Horror, a noisy ghost makes itself known every night at 3:15 a.m. And Melissa George, who was in the movie, found herself waking up to weird noises every night at 3:15 a.m. during the production. This was scary for me, but I laughed, she says. I thought it was quite funny. However, like Famia, the experience of the film heightened her belief in the spirit world. She says, I can't say I believe in demons, but I do believe in something else other than us. There is a supernatural something out there.
Do you believe?
Oh, absolutely. I've been on enough ghost tours where we've had some weird things happen. And I've had weird things happen then in my personal life after we've done some of those investigations. Cameron Ali, too. Cameron Ali did not believe. Went on one of our booze cruises, had weird crap happen in his house for like a good week.
Wow.
Yeah. Like every light bulb in his house burned out at the same time. And he was taunting him, too, which I told him is probably not a good idea.
That doesn't sound like Cameron.
Yeah, I know, right? And then his garage door broke. His garage door opener broke.
Wow.
Yeah, like within a day of all the lights burning out in his house, and his garage door breaks, and then he had weird black shadowy things on the wall. I said, will you take my blessing now after we do the ghost house?
That's creepy.
Yeah. And apparently, now, they can't prove any of this, but people that have gone to see The Conjuring have also had weird experiences that night when they went home. And they don't know if it's psychosomatic because it's on their mind because they went, and so they're more heightened to think about that stuff. But a lot of people have apparently reported weird things happening in their house then after they see the movie.
I was beyond stoked. Beyond excited to see this thing.
The preview?
Oh.
One of the freakiest previews I think I've ever seen.
When you set it to Hurdy-Gurdy Man.
Yes, we were talking about that freaky song.
You can't go wrong.
It automatically gives you a chill.
Yeah. And I went in totally open, exposed, hit me with your best shot.
Right.
I left laughing at it a little
bit.
Not laughing
That's
at
horrible.
it that it was bad. It was just and I guess maybe that's the fault of trailers nowadays.
Oh, absolutely. They built it up so much. How would you ever deliver on that?
The scary stuff is in the trailers.
The scariest things is in the trailers.
Yeah, and there isn't a lot of surprises after that.
Dang.
Yeah, I wanted it to be so. I wanted it to scar me. I really did.
Bring on the pain.
Yes, and yes, freak me out. Make this sit in my subconscious for
Forever.
weeks. And no.
See,
It was okay.
I think it would probably freak me out if I look at from the eyes of, as somebody that does those paranormal investigations, if that happened to me, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then that would, so I'd probably look at it that way.
Like there were parts of like, and I don't even really like these movies, but like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
That movie freaked me out more than
Really?
The Conjuring did. Yeah. But maybe
Just had great marketing on it.
I think we're all so damn desensitized anyway.
It is really hard to shock anybody
Yep.
anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But would I if you're a horror fan, go see the movie.
I want to. And now maybe I'll actually be able to have somebody come watch it with me, because at this point in time, nobody before this wanted to go watch it with me. They were freaked out.
Yep. I had you can't pay me enough.
Right. Now I'll be like,
It's
not as bad as you think it's going to be.
isn't.
Okay. Then maybe I'll find somebody that wants to go with me.
And now watch, I'm going to have people come up to me and go, you son of a...
You son of a... I took your word and I went and saw it. It freaked me
Yep.
out. I'm scarred for life.
And that just means that I'm...
Too desensitized?
Yep.
You've played one too many shoot 'em up Xbox games?
Yep. I am that far gone.
Oh, well, coming up here in just a little bit, we are going to talk about how to tell if he's bad in bed, what kind of drunk person are you, and we're going to play SOS, Stump or Sturm today. You've got me today. You are 100% positive you've got me today.
Yes, but how many times have I said that?
Every time I can hear you.
I strut my stuff like a peacock. And then you take me down.
I do.
Not today.
Not today,
Not
Sturm.
today, ma'am.
And if there's a song you want to hear, email me, Stacy at urlradio.net. That's STACY at urlradio.net.